The Royal Ghost is a brand new troop in Clash of Clans. What is going on, guys? I'm your host, Judo Sloth, and in today's video, we battle this little guy one-on-one versus every single troop within the game. It is a brand new troop for the Halloween update. For those of you that do not know, he is limited edition, and he has a very special ability, a ghostly ability, being able to go invisible for 12 seconds. Now that is pretty exciting, and I did a video yesterday where we attacked every single defense in the game with the Royal Ghost. If you missed it, I will link it at the end of this video. I will pop it in the pinned comments for you guys. But one question I got asked quite a lot was, does the Royal Ghost lure clan castle troops? So you will find that out in this one. If he doesn't within the 12 seconds, obviously that's a really good ability that you could snipe off an enemy clan castle. But we will be sure to lure the troops. We will be sure to put every single troop in there so you can see him attack every one of them in the game. If you don't want to miss out on daily Clash of Clans videos, be sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. But let's get into the first battle. The answer to your question is coming right up. Does the Royal Ghost lure clan castle troops? Yes, he does. The Royal Ghost has lured the barbarians, but check it out. Because he is invincible, they cannot attack back. So similar to the skeleton trap, they get lured, but then they do not attack because he is invisible. Now I have only put 5 barbarians within this, otherwise we could be going on forever. The barbarians took the Royal Ghost out relatively quickly, but then with the invincibility, he is able to slowly snipe the barbarians off. The archers are next on the list. Royal Ghost able to lure the archers, but then does not attack them because they are not attacking him. Takes out the clan castle building first, then gets to work. Notice how quickly he goes down once the archers start fighting back. Need to put a second ghost in to take out the archers. So for a large amount of troops, if you have a lot of small troops within the clan castle, the Royal Ghost might not be good, but wait until you see the Royal Ghost against some heavier ones on defense. The Giants are a heavier troop on defense, but they don't do as much damage. The Royal Ghost has a small amount of health in order to balance the fact that it is invincible for 12 seconds. Let's take a look as the invincibility wears off. Man, that was super quick. The Royal Ghost did not last very long versus the Giants at all. Gets to work though now with the 12 seconds, able to just pick away at the Giants. We come down to it, Royal Ghost versus Giant, and the Royal Ghost gets the victory on that one. The Goblins, is there any need? There are a couple of troops that it really isn't going to demonstrate too much to you, but let's do it anyway. This video is versus all troops. The Royal Ghost getting attacked by the Goblins does go down incredibly quick. Again, that is where its health is just not very good once the invincibility wears off. So for the small troops, I think this video has demonstrated that it might not be the best. 20 wall breakers on defense versus the Royal Ghost. Let's go. Let's find out what happens. They don't actually burst straight away because they can't see the Royal Ghost. They don't attack him. This is going to be awesome, guys. They all go for him. Only a couple of them actually went off, look. Again, we put the Royal Ghost in and he can get to work against the 20 wall breakers. How many of them here will decide to burst open to try and take down the Royal Ghost? And they still didn't get him. There's so many of them, look, still active. Now, any of you guys that did see my video, the Royal Ghost versus all defenses, again, I will link it at the end of this one, but against the Archer Queen, we had some very shocking results, and I cannot wait to attack the heroes at the end of this video. It is not going to end well for the Royal Ghost here. Royal Ghost versus Balloon. I'm sorry, my man, the balloon is going to wreck you, but can the Royal Ghost outrun it? That is the main thing. The balloon goes after him, and he can. The Royal Ghost is faster than the balloon, but if he were stuck on buildings, he would have gone down. Onto the wizards now, and I want you guys to do me a favor. If you've enjoyed this one, leave a like and be sure to share it with your friends, but also let me know down in the comments if there is any videos that you want to see regarding the Royal Ghost, and I will try and make it happen for you as best as possible. The wizards come out and they are going to crush the Royal Ghost. It's really a case of how quickly can he take, oh my word, one shot. It wasn't even a match. The wizards obliterated the new troop. Now there is one troop that the Royal Ghost is not going to do anything with. In fact, the healers are afraid of the Royal Ghost. Where are they going? That is awesome. They've moved to the enemy Archer Queen, even though she is not under attack. How cool is that? Did you guys know that happened? It's kind of a little cool thing within the base. Some people used to put their healers next to the Archer Queen on defense in the clan castle for this exact reason. I feel sorry for the Royal Ghost on this one, battling the dragon, but maybe he will get his own back in the next attack versus the Pekka. Now all of these replays are from the developer build, so guys, just know that anything you see, stats, gameplay can change when the update drops. Okay, now it's getting interesting. The Royal Ghost versus the Pekka. Let me know who you think will win, and if you were surprised about any of the results you see in the comment section. Here we go, guys. Oh, the Pekka took it down straight away. Let's try and lure the Pekka to the side of the base here so you can... Oh, he's obviously not going to go after the Royal Ghost when he's invisible. Can the Royal Ghost get it done? Come on, my friend. I am rooting for you. He's doing a tremendous job here. Look at the damage he does, taking out the Pekka. 16 troop capacity, taking out 25. I'm having a bit more fun now, guys, that we have the heavier troops, the baby dragon, enraged with the special ability of its own. The Royal Ghost sneaks away from that baby dragon. It gets the final hit, helped by the cannon, but it would have got the victory, no doubt, versus the Royal Ghost. You should now be getting an idea of which troops the Royal Ghost is useful against, and if you want to know what defenses it is useful against, I will link my video versus all defenses at the end of this one, and it's also in the pinned comments. Versus miners, it is able to take one of them out, but again, when there's multiple troops, they do a great job versus the Royal Ghost, but it is better versus bigger single troops. The Electro Dragon. I know what's going to happen here. I know what's going to happen here. I'm sure that you guys do as well. The E-Drag is just so slow. It's not going to be able to attack the Royal Ghost. It's never going to be able to keep up with it. And the other defenses are responsible for taking him down. I've only put one minion in the clan castle because it only seems fair. The Royal Ghost cannot fight back, but how many shots will it take the minion to take him out? The invincibility wears off. He gets one shot, goes for the second, flies in with a third, gets the hit, and the cannon helps out yet again. Everybody shout down in the comments for the Hog Rider. Here we go. 248 means that 12 seconds has elapsed and the Royal Ghost will be visible. The Hog Rider can get to work. 1-on-1. He loses the battle. Royal Ghost takes it, but it was only one Hog Rider. Only a couple of troops remain before we attack the enemy heroes. In order to finish off the video, the Valkyrie will be a good troop versus the Royal Ghost. However, again, what this video has demonstrated to you is that if you have an exposed clan castle, maybe you lure a high HP troop, it might be worthwhile sniping it with a Royal Ghost, but against multiple troops, I definitely would not recommend it. This is going to be one even match if you ask me. The Royal Ghost versus the Golem. The Golem doesn't do a lot of damage but does have a lot of health. Can the Royal Ghost take it? The invincibility wears off. Royal Ghost gets to work, but the Golem gets 2 swipes and takes out the Royal Ghost. Let's pop another one in. Royal Ghost is going to be able to get multiple shots here before the Golem turns, but with the Golemites, it might not be the best decision to use. Look at that! It swiped. I think it was just as the Royal Ghost became visible that the damage of the Golem... No! The Royal Ghost there did take damage and goes down to the Golem. You seen it here first. He is vulnerable to traps, and the Golem's blast is obviously classed as a trap within the game. The Witch is going to be an interesting battle as well because she can spawn the skeletons. Notice how she comes out of that clan castle just guarding the doorway there, but then does not lure or does not spawn any skeletons as of yet. Oh, that was such a close battle, but the Royal Ghost gets the victory on that one. Similar to the E-Drag, I just don't think that the Lava Hound will have the speed in order to keep up with the Royal Ghost. Even when the invincibility wears off, I don't think it will take it down. Now, the reason I haven't removed the rest of the base is it's realistic. In a realistic base, you will be getting attacked by defenses. Lava Hound just will not keep up. The Bowler is next on the list. Not a very common troop that you will see within the clan castle, but how will the Royal Ghost fare against it? Remember, you cannot put the Royal Ghost within your clan castle with it being a limited edition troop. The Bowler I thought was going to get the victory, but then quickly wiped out. The final troop before we move on to the enemy heroes. The Ice Golem, the newest addition to the game. Royal Ghost gets to work. Will the Ice Golem have enough power to take it down? Gets 1 swipe. Royal Ghost is slowed down and gets to work and is going to get the victory despite being frozen at the end of it. On to the enemy heroes. Now the Grand Warden, is he a troop? Is he classed as a defense? I'm not actually sure. I would say the King and Queen are troops, but the Grand Warden turns to a defense. Let's just do it to save arguments, guys. These were included in the Royal Ghost versus all defenses anyways, and I will link you to that video in a second. Grand Warden statue, not even an issue. Now this perfectly demonstrates what this video has highlighted about the Royal Ghost. Remember, the Royal Ghost could not take out 5 barbarians. We needed 2 Royal Ghosts in order to do that. But versus the Barbarian King, the higher HP troop, but only 1 troop, the Royal Ghost will surprise you guys because the 12 seconds of invincibility is able to attack the Barbarian King. Didn't quite get it down, however, still a much more valiant effort. But wait until you see the Archer Queen. This is going to blow your mind. Maxed level 65 Archer Queen versus the Royal Ghost. Now remember, the Royal Ghost is susceptible to traps, but if ever you see an Archer Queen at the edge of the base exposed, use the Royal Ghost. He can take her down. If you want to see the Royal Ghost versus all defenses in the game, be sure to check out this video. It was a ton of fun, but that wraps it up for this one. Until next time, peace out.